Alright, we're back. I'm showing off certain items. As you see, we have the long-range cannon whip and the whip arm. You can make the whip arm in post-game with the spike ball and silk. For all you Gundam fans, you also know this as the heat rod, which I never understood why it was called a heat rod, because it really wasn't a rod at all. But we're also equipped with the horse legs and the bubble root. We're pretty much using the large human body because, well, that's really the only thing that's showing off all the other bodies you can have. I made a mistake. You actually do keep the airplane equipment in post-game. That's my mistake. And as you see, the whip is pretty powerful. The long-range cannon has a low ammunition, but it does pack a punch as well. So let's switch these out and put on some new gear. I'll try to show off as much as I can during this time. Right now we have the large bazooka arm. Oh, well, I'm sorry, the bazooka arm and the iron club. We also have the tank legs. Tank legs are really good for terrain like this. They're slow though, but the horse legs from the previous one, they actually hold the hold the base, hold the most weight, and they're pretty good for even terrain like this. They kind of suck going laterally, but going forward they're pretty good. And the iron club is decent, but not that great. And we also have the weather vane. I'm sorry, we had the weather vane roof. And the thing about the bazooka arm is that it's kind of like a it's like a mortar, and it goes in an arc. So there's chances you can overshoot something. But all in all, it's still pretty decent. There's also another thing that you can. Well, there's some more stuff that you do post game that I haven't shown off yet, and I might show off those in a later video. There's the purchasing of the Dirge Cruiser. It costs 990,000 UR. You can't do anything with it, but you get that. Oh, you can get it. Now we're using the pile bunker, which is pretty much a giant spike, and the boomerang arm. And we also have the 6-wheel legs. You have to make these, and you make those with 2 sets of 3-wheeled legs, and just put them together. We also have the umbrella root. And the thing about the boomerang arm, as you can see, I pretty much showed off his weakness when we fought against somebody who did it, is that it kind of goes around. If you're moving towards them, you can just go around them, but most enemies kind of don't think that way, so it's easy to deal with them. The wheel legs are pretty maneuverable, but not on uneven terrain or different terrain like sand. So that's why most of the time I was always using the spider legs, because they're pretty much good on any terrain that you can find. They're a little slow, but all in all, still good on any terrain. And of course, the boomerang arm is kind of weak, but it also counts as a projectile, so you can also deflect things like the spike balls that you saw me do really earlier in the demonstration. Let's see, now this set, now we have the water gun, and we have the three-wheel legs. They're fast. They don't hold too much. I think we have the regular. Yeah, we just have a regular root. I think we have the horn root. I'm sorry. And the water gun does. It says it fires continuously. It's good for when you can actually pull that off. So pretty much we just wash that thing to death. And the blade arm, which is just pretty much a samurai sword. Yes. Well, actually it is. And easily enough. watch out for this, but yeah, as you see, the water gun has a lot of ammunition, so it lasts quite a while. And then we're done with that. We're going to show off some more stuff. Pretty much this whole video is demonstrating all the various things I've collected that I haven't got a chance to really show off during the main game. Right here, I'm showing off some of the grills. This is the drill grill. I also have the drill arm. And I'm also showing off the back, the support engine. This increases your capacity to hold a lot more. It greatly increases it. Only problem is that most of the things that you generally would have that really increase weight are things you put on your back anyway. Oh, yeah. We have a flame. Oh, we have the drill arm and the flamethrower here. So let's do some replacements. As you can see, my weight is 814. Let's switch out to yeah, it's the skull grill. If you want to know exactly where all these are gotten from, I'm gonna put it in the video description of each thing if I didn't mention it in the video. And yes, don't worry, I'll show off the explosion. I'll show off how to use that when we get to it. We have the throwing arm, and unfortunately, as I said, we couldn't get the rainbow arm because I accidentally sold the previous one. But I'll show that off in my final video for this. Well, my bonus video, I guess. And of course, shield arms. And for all you know, all you guys know, I don't use shields because I'd rather dodge. As you can see, the weight, it's really useful if you want to try. The support engine is really useful if you want to hold the heaviest gear, I guess. And of course, our back right now is a carriage, which is used, the general carriage that you have, you just put two together, and you get that back carriage. Pretty much anything, if you really want to develop something, just get two of it, because most of the time you can just make the better version of it. That pretty much applies to all the body parts that you can actually get, and pretty much most of the other weapons you can develop. All the legs you can develop, except for the powered human legs and the powered bird legs, which are needed with a bazooka. So let's show off the throwing arm, which increases your throwing range, and the scrap arm, which does nothing, really. It's just a really, really weak arm that has a lot of durability. I tested out on these guys because now they really can't see the actual. It also increases the damage of anything that is thrown, or anybody you throw as well. That's another thing about throwing arm. It doesn't count for melee attacks though. It only counts for when you throw them. So did that throw? Oh, yes. Oh well. Okay, get this money. The enemy can wait. And we'll take him. And we'll throw him. As you can see, usually when I throw somebody, it would just do it would do a lot of damage to him, but not kill him outright. I just really wanted to just show off the carriage. The carriage you have right here can hold up to 6 people. The original one can only hold 2. But usually you wouldn't do more than 1 person per route anyway, just because you wouldn't know if you can transport somebody along the way. Alright, let's switch out. Yeah, let's switch out the grill first. The Noreen grill. This is the one that you can buy after this spring has been set up. And of course a donation box. That's if you actually play near your Trotmobile, you'll get more money. You'll get even more money if you actually answer to donate question during the intro. And let's see. Let's switch this out with the explosion. Now we're going to show off the explosion and how to actually use this thing. It's sort of powerful. And we'll get the infinite windshield. Because hey, why not? Let's switch out from these powered bird legs to... yeah, the four-wheeler. We haven't shown that off. That was weird. It took a second for it to load. Now let's show off the front of the vehicle, since you really can't see the donation grill. And our four-wheel legs. I made a mistake in that in the villain post game you can still get the hot spring. You just have to go to Eureka during the post game. That's all you have to do. Just go there. Yeah, pretty much. Just go there, you'll fight Dudley. Same thing will happens before. Now to use the actual explosion, you have to use a command that generally isn't used anywhere else. Right now I'm just using the whip arm to get some damage on. And you hold both the L and R joysticks away from each other. And that will open it. And then you press the buttons for them and it releases it. See, it's kind of devastating. I mean, I know why it's so cheap, because you only can use it once, but it's kind of not really effective unless the enemy is like right above you. So I guess it's only good for like one boss. You could probably use it during the battle on the sands, but all in all, it's not really that useful. It's powerful, but not useful. And the command to use it is nowhere to be found. Like, I had to look it up myself and hunt it down. So, I'm going to show off all the plates that we have. Let me start at the top. Of course, the default one, we always get that. The tutorial one, we got for doing the tutorial. The Hayabusa, well, we know where that one's from. When we join the Globetrotters. When we got stuff on Vision Ranch. Killer Elephants. Our Desert Hornets. Our Merchant Mission. When we cleared out the Fen ruins. Getting those kids' homes. When we started transporting people. When we found that kid a friend. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. The death of Pablo. From Misty. From Saffron herself. From the Marlet Falls. Just. Getting rid of those bandits in the Quell Tunnel. When we part of the Bloody Mantis. And part of the civilian army. Getting Meme to be part of the world. When we cleared out those. Getting the hot springs set up. Clearing out the mines. Getting S rank. The sages, we got all 7 of those. And I fought all 32 fighters in a deathmatch. And this is what you get when you beat the game. The 2 that I don't have is the museum one, which was taken away from me by a glitch. And I haven't done the billiards one yet. So those are the only 2 I don't have. And I'll show off the fact that we are working with the elephant here. We have the Gallant Arm and the Excalibur. And the only way I can really hold these is because I'm using the support engine. Because the Excalibur is heavy as shit. Usually I would have to get rid of my my roof. And usually even my grill to usually hold these things. Because they're both kind of heavy. And let's put on the fin roof, since I haven't really shown that off either. Alright, this pretty much concludes fully the playing of Steambot Chronicles. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next LP. And hopefully we'll have some more fun.